All I can see is the top of your head. All I can see is the top of your head. All right. Good evening, afternoon, depending on where you are. It is September 24th. We have one lovely player with us this evening who's going to play two songs for us. Go ahead and introduce yourself and introduce your first song. And then when you go to your second song, make sure you introduce that one as well.
My name is Michaela, and the first song I'll be playing is Minuet now.
Very nice.
And the second song I'll be playing is In the Hall of the Mountain King.
Very nice. I love that song. That song is awesome. Okay. We'll start with the minuet. Turn it over here. How do you think you did?
Um, Valid.
I would like to commend you on no pauses between each line. A lot of kids, when they play it, there's a pause before they go to the next line and then the next line. You didn't do that. You kept it going. This is very good. Very good. Have you started working on your dynamics yet?
Um, yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So I would say do even more. Are you on a weighted keyboard or are you on a keyboard that just has plastic keys? Does it feel like a real piano when you play it, or is it? Yeah? Okay. So with the weighted keyboard, you can push down harder to get more sound and then lighter to get less sound, some more pressure. So I would do more mezzo forte so that you can do more mezzo piano and piano later in the song. Does that make sense? So there's more of a drastic difference, so it doesn't all sound the same. Otherwise, very good. And then at the end, it's forte, right? Fortis. So it's gonna be nice and loud. So you did really well on that one. Have you recorded it yet?
Um, my teacher did like a not official recording, but sort of.
Okay, cool. Um, this one, in the Hall of the Mountain King, do you have you heard the original version of it? Have you heard an orchestra play it?
No.
No? You should. You should look it up. Um, so the original version starts really slow. Boom, 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 boom. It's very mysterious, right? Perfect Halloween music, very mysterious. And then when the rest of the orchestra comes in, so that's all bass, really, really deep and low, very mysterious. When the rest of the orchestra comes in, and it does it with the crescendos here. It's like chaotic. It's really fast. It's like da 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 da. It's very chaotic, right? So even though your music doesn't say to do it that way, it would make the music more interesting if you started a little bit slower and then sped up so that when you're at the end and you're fortissimo, you're like do 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 bump bump and you're done. That would make it more interesting. Now I don't know if your professor would want you to do it that way, but that's how I would do it. I would add a little less speed at the beginning and then speed it up like a train going down a hill. You know how it slowly gets faster as it goes down? Yeah, that would make it interesting. You did a really good job on the staccatos. Everything was nice and short, and the dynamics at 10 that went from mezzo piano piano. I could tell that's where you were in the music because you got very quiet. I would add these accents now, the little greater than signs. Um, it's difficult to do that and staccato, but just a little bit more pressure on those to get it so that you have that um, more stress with the staccato, but it's still short. Can you try to play at the beginning and follow the accents here that are in the right hand? Yeah, just like that. So more accent on those. Because it's kind of the melody, those accented notes or the notes that you follow as the other notes get all crazy and wild. It's really cool. Again, you should look up an orchestra playing it. It's a very fun version of it. So, are there any questions about that?
No.
Nope. And are you just playing this one for fun?
Uh, I wanted
Or
to play this originally, but my teacher decided to do two.
okay. Well, I love this song. It's a lot of fun and is a really cool version. So, you did a really good job tonight. If you don't have any questions, I will say we'll sign off for tonight, and it was nice to meet you.
Bye.
Bye
Thank you.
bye.